What is this and where can you get one?
Hey, lovelies. So, I was talking to a friend of mine about model painting techniques, and he was saying how he really wanted to try using makeup sponges for like painting and stuff. And I've seen this technique around, and I said, it is literally just like using pom poms. And he was like, what do you mean using pom poms? So, I thought I'd explain, and I figured it would be easier to show you guys as well.
So basically, when you order, like, say, a decorative chalks, some pan pastels, they come with this little tool and pom pom. So if we open it up, okay, so basically it comes with something like this, and this particular one has a solid wooden handle. It's very lightweight, bamboo type, very thin, from Dovecraft, and it comes with like an alligator clip type thing on the end of it, and you just open that up, put in your pom pom, select the color of your choice, and then pan pastel, chalks, whatever. So I actually took the crocodile clip part off of one of those tools, and I grabbed one of these paintbrushes. They're all right, but the ferrule comes off quite easily. It's not very glued on. So I just literally removed this part and I attached the crocodile clip part, and I was lucky that it had an attachment here to where it could attach to a tool. That one I just showed you does not have that, but you can just buy these things and they come with like these little mounting bits. So I attached it to the paintbrush. I actually put a little bit of washi on it so I could identify this one from a different one that I have. And yeah, it's literally just got a crocodile clip and you clip the pom. So now you've got your pom. You can just buy more poms. So you can use something like Masters Pan Pastels, which you can literally just use it as it is, or you can take one out, scrape a bit off, and keep it in a pot so then it becomes more like a little pigment, which is what I've done here. Is I've scraped off some of those into that, and then I used those to paint this, not the raveny part but the skull part. And I'm going to come up close. So I did like a little bit of wet blending and a lot of stippling on the pigments, and then setting it with clear varnish. And that is literally how I did that. I used that pom pom tool on the skull to literally just create a more aged look on this skull. Of course, instead of using your pom pom, you could always use dry brushes in a, say, a small size, like these ones from PK-PRO, and they are the White Line MC1 dry brushes in extra small, small, and medium. And you can get them from PK-PRO, and I will put the link to them below. But if you've got a pom, why not use it? So I totally understand where the community is coming from, saying like you could get a makeup sponge. This one happens to be the Real Techniques like Beauty Blender style one, and they do scrunch up quite small and puff out, and typically have like more of a point on them. This one isn't actually an angled one, but this is what I do my makeup with. And the idea is that you will take that little pointy bit and try and sort of stipple in onto your model. Now, the size of this, that does not commute to me. Like some people say, oh, if you cut it in half and then in half again, you'll get like a triangle. And it's really, it holds a lot of paint, and it did it. Yes, it does. Like, it's supposed to hold foundation, so it's supposed to be good. But honestly, this is huge. So I went in search to see if you could find some smaller ones, and I found these ones on AliExpress. The difference being it has a much finer tip. Don't know how well you can see that tip compared to the Real Techniques thing, but the squishiness, like this will scrunch up and expand back out. This is just like a piece of foam. I don't think this is really going to do very much. in comparison to an expensive makeup sponge. But if what you're wanting to do is to hold paint, this will work. And it's a much better size for getting into those little areas on your models, because as you can see, it's a much better size compared to the model. I mean, maybe if you were doing bigger models, that it would work fine. But yes, so I bought a whole tub of these and it was like £3, £4, something like that. It wasn't a lot of money. And they had them in all different colours, but I bought the cream ones, and the cream ones turn out to be yellow. But I'm not mad. And I specifically wanted ones that came with a jar, so they actually came in this jar. I think these will work quite well, but for the smallness and detail, I think a Pom Pom will work far better for being able to do what you need to do, be it mopping up spilled paint or stippling on some kind of medium onto your thing, or if you're using like pigment powders.